Okay, those keep going.
So for the goal, I want to say golden goal, but Rock kept calling her Captain Canada, Marie for the play, which was amazing and really stuck. And for the last, we were going into overtime, and I was over in the production office, and I didn't know if I should make the run for it, because I was watching all the games by the set where Tessa and Carla were with an earpiece in, so I could hear Rod's call and also watch the game live. And I'm like, well, I'm going to hear his goal call, so I want the earpiece in, but do I make a run for it? So what if I make a run for it, and then the goals, and then they score, and then I'm just, when people ask, where were you? I'll be like, in a stairwell, I don't want that. So I just chose to stay in the production office and watch it from there. And we saw her, drive the center of the ice, and it was me, I forget who I was with, Arden and Paul, and we were standing there, and, she hits that crossbar, and we were at the end of where the net was. So we're like, oh, that's in. And then they don't call it. And, the commotion, there's no real fans in the building. So everyone's like, oh, whoa. And no one knew what was happening. And we're sitting there talking like, we think that went in. What's going on? And then I think it was about a minute of play, and I'm about to Google, like, what are the rules? Like, is it actively under review? Can they review while the play is going on? And as I'm Googling it, the buzzer goes and everyone cheers. And, that meme of Blair Turnbull will be one forever. I think that next day of her in the stretcher with the medal and the thumbs up is one to remember. But we were standing there watching them celebrate. And then I don't know who pushed her, but brought her away from the celebration and pushed her towards the bench. And from my angle, I thought she was doing like the paddle, and I'm like, cute, and then not cute. All the trainers started to come over, and we realized it was an injury and not a celebration, and so that was pretty concerning. But I mean, hey, another great IIHF finish by Team Canada USA rivalry, and it was great to see it firsthand.
Well, hey, congrats on all that. Like, that's incredible. Like, just a great year for you. Like, in the middle of a pandemic.
In the middle of a pandemic,
something's paid off for people, and that's one of them. That was unreal.
Yeah, now, we get to do it full swing. It's pretty crazy moving into a bit of the normal, and I'm just excited to do it more full term with the Mooseheads now starting a season, from the get-go. We kind of jumped in halfway through last year, so yeah. It's going to be a good year for sports, guys.
Yeah. When you were talking about names being hard to pronounce and there was like a lot of preparation, you got to be quick on your feet. I remember when all three of us first met at the Memorial Cup, and I was asking about advice, sports media, any advice, and you guys were like, quick on your feet. Things are going to happen quickly, like what just happened right there, and you have to be able to react and adapt really quickly. And what you just said, how you need to know these names, you have to put the work in, and you have to make sure that you're being professional about it. A lot of those things coming together, it's not easy for the average person to do, and time and reps and reps and reps. All three of us at this table, I'm pretty sure, are confident when it comes to sports media and broadcasting, and I'm sure you wouldn't be in that situation if you didn't go through those reps, and
yeah,
all that.
I mean, it was even like, for me, a panic moment, but an exciting moment was when Hillary Knight, tied Cam Granato's all-time goals.
She didn't know.
And she didn't know, but I got a text from our senior producer saying, we're going to need you to go down and interview her. And I was like, I thought I was just staying with the Group B teams. I didn't think I was doing any Team Canada USA stuff. So I think I had like 3 minutes to go down and speak with Hillary Knight, which is, a player I've looked up to. She's only a few years older than me. And so to me, that was something where I had to like think on my feet, and it happened real quick, and it made a good soundbite. She was pretty surprised.
It was awesome. How proud of you Mavs, were you of Kenzie?
Over the moon.
Were you?
Over the absolute moon. I was so proud to, and even like sky's the limit. As I've said like before, I've been saying this for a while, but to see her get this opportunity on that stage was just fantastic. To see her thrive there was even better. I mean, we knew it was going to happen, and
thanks,
we're
man.
going to see what happens next as we get ready for our QCs. But a big thanks to Eastlink for being able to let us
allowing me to step away for 18 days. I think that's tough. We do a lot of stuff, and we're both double booked a lot of the time. So to grant that opportunity, I mean, Mavs knows it. He's gone for Japan as well. So for them to allow us to continue to develop and bring back those experiences and help shape our crew, it's a big learning experience for everyone. And so for us to bring it back and help our own team, and it's great.
Yeah, it's a big thanks to them. But yeah, it's seeing Kenzie go to Calgary and knowing how it's just like, I'm going. It's like, yes, yes, you are going.
Yeah.
So this is great. So yeah.
Lots of support. Yeah, it was cool to see. My athletic director emailed me and said him and his family were watching the game. So from the Mount A crew to our Halifax family, there was a lot of support. It was pretty cool.
It's awesome. I always say this on every now and then a podcast, but there was great things that happened in maritime sport over these past 2 years, and that was just one of them. There was a lot of great things. Even if you talk about like NHL guys getting like a call up a first NHL game, Kenzie calling these Q games, like there's just like a lot of little things every now and then that happen that were great for the Maritimes and sports.